The topic of this presentation is how to lead team meetings. You will learn how to lead team meetings productively and effectively. This will hopefully make your meetings become a way to reconnect with your team, increase motivation, decide on strategies and actions, get support and generate a productive team spirit. We will present useful advice and recommendations you can use for preparation and managing each meeting. Poorly managed meetings can be frustrating and a waste of time. Leading an effective team meeting and getting people to work together isn't easy. Organising your team meetings, planning, executing and evaluating them is more difficult, intimidating and stressful than simply attending the meeting. You can learn how to do it properly in this presentation. Let's look at the most important recommendations. 1. Set clear goals and outcomes. Set a clear goal for the meeting and have a clear picture of the expected results and desired outcomes. The aim of the meeting is not have a meeting because it's Monday. If an issue can be resolved without a meeting, such as by email, there is no need to organise and have a meeting. Some people think that the meetings are cheap activities because they do not count the wage cost of their participants. If you count the time of all participants at the meeting and calculate their wage costs, you will find that a meeting is an expensive activity. Time is precious and can be costly. 2. Invite the right people. To lead a really productive meeting, take time to consider who will be involved. It is not necessary to invite all team members for every meeting. Focus on people who will bring a productive contribution, not passive bystanders. You need people who will add value, who will be active contributors, who have necessary knowledge and skills, are decision makers, are action takers, and who will be directly impacted by the outcomes of the meeting. 3. Prepare a meeting agenda. Preparing an agenda helps you identify the objectives and priority topics for the meeting. Send out a call for ideas several days before the meeting so that team members can suggest their agenda items. Be sensitive to the time you're allocating for the whole meeting as well as for individual items. There is nothing worse than a useless and endless meeting, consuming the working time of all team members. It is a good idea to email the final agenda to everyone invited. 4. Have a clear meeting leader. Someone in the meeting room has to take charge of directing and leading the meeting. This person will manage the meeting according to the agenda, make sure nobody turns away from the topics, and will ensure the meeting stays within the agreed time frame. This leader will often formulate agreed conclusions. They will give clarity on what needs to happen after the meeting and get commitments from people in the meeting on future actions. If there is no one taking control, chaos may prevail. Without a clear goal, or the strongest personalities or the loudest opinions may dominate proceedings. A lot of poorly run meetings result of a lack of leadership. Leading the meeting doesn't mean dominating the discussion. Rather, it entails paying attention to the flow of the discussion, keeping people on topic and on schedule, asking follow-up questions where necessary, and defining conclusions and next action steps at the end of the meeting. Number 5. End the meeting with clear conclusions, agreed actions and responsibilities. It is the responsibility of the meeting's leader to clearly lay out the conclusions, agreed actions, personal responsibilities and timeframes for taking action on the key topics of the meeting. You need to agree on what actions and steps you need to take. Moreover, you have to agree on who is responsible for each action and what are the deadlines. 6. Let all participants contribute. Often introverts think more deeply about problems, but they can be restrained in any discussion, and they do not always share their point of view. Some people in your team may have great ideas and key insights, but if they don't say it out loud, then you'll never know about it. So, ask these people for opinions and ideas during the meeting. Ensure that you ask for every participant's opinion or point of view. 7. Allow time for brainstorming. One of the values of a meeting is that it brings people together to discuss things in depth, and brainstorming is an essential piece of that. When appropriate, give the group the time and freedom to share individual perspectives. Some of the best ideas are generated through collective thinking and discussion. 8. Evaluate and improve the meetings. After completing the meeting, take time to reflect and evaluate the outcome. Try to identify what can be improved for next time. Do not ignore feedback or defect signals. Be creative, for example. If you find that meetings are becoming stale or the participants disengaging, it might be time to change your environment. You can simply leave the office and go to a more inspiring venue or have a meeting in a local park. In an article in the Journal of Applied Psychology, the author found that sit-down meetings took 34% longer than stand-up meetings. If you're finding that your sit-down meetings are not being as productive as you wish them to be, you can change things up and get all participants to stand. I guarantee you an improvement, as this can focus the minds of the participants and bring clarity of thought. If you have the autonomy to arrange your meetings however you like, focus on doing it so that they deliver the most productive results. Well-led team meetings help complex projects run more efficiently and even help to develop a stronger rapport between team members. During a busy week, the last thing an employee wants is a wasted 2 or 3 hours sat in an unproductive meeting. If you follow our recommendations, your meetings will be far more intentional and productive, that deliver real tangible results. So let's repeat our recommendations again. 1. Set clear goals and outcomes. 2. Invite the right people. 3. Prepare a meeting agenda. 4. Have a clear meeting leader. 5. End the meeting with clear conclusions, agreed actions and responsibilities. 6. Let all participants contribute. 7. Allow time for brainstorming. 8. Evaluate and improve the meetings. Congratulations, you have just learned something useful. To learn more skills, visit our learning portal, which is completely free. All videos are available at the link unwind.work. Have a nice day and thank you for watching.